What's up, everybody? It's me again. Oh, enjoying another day. You know, so glad I don't have to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Gotta stay in the state. You know what I mean? Uh, I like having my days off. Gonna do some landscaping today. Have some fun. Anyway, wanted to talk about this. So, in group, they're always asking every day in group, what's your on a scale from 1 to 10, what are you? And since I've been here, I always say 10. And last night they asked me, well, you gotta have something, you know what I mean? That worries me. I said, check it out. This is why I always say I'm a 10. Because no matter if I'm going through heartache, anger, sickness, goodness, happiness, joyfulness, whatever fucking ness, you know what I mean? All of that is great because I'm out here. You know what I mean? I'm experiencing all them fucking feelings and emotions, those pain, the heartache, all of it. I'm experiencing it out here, and it's something that I know a lot of motherfuckers in the penitentiary would give their motherfucking life up to motherfucking have them same type of experiences. So, and then there was something today that we watched in a motivational video. It said all the shit that you do to build your temple up, the shit that you don't want to do, like exercising, doing cardio, eating healthy, eating right, keeping the toxins out of your body, all that shit that you don't want to do. Remember that there's someone in the grave that would be gladly to do those things just to live a little longer. And that's the same. They go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Because I felt like when I was in prison, I was dead to the world. People come visit me, it's just like dropping flowers on my grave, and or when they wrote me. You know what I mean? Because you're forgotten. You know what I'm saying? You're forgotten most of the time, out of sight, out of mind. So that's how I felt. But anyway, so Shay had asked me a question about some of the good experiences, some of the memorable experiences, and this experience was a fucked up experience. I don't know whether to call it good or bad or what. But so one night, there's this weird motherfucker. Everybody knows he's weird. He's walking around the unit and being loud around the phones. Everybody knows he got a sex case. We end up finding he got a sex case, a rape case. And he plays this fucking crazy part. I don't give a fuck. Check this out. I don't give a fuck for you. I know real crazy when I see it. And when I see it, I say, hey man, you crazy. But I also know motherfucker acting like he's crazy. And when I see it, I call it out. So anyway, this fool's acting like he's crazy. Everyone's like, come running to me. And I think he fucked up one of my phone calls, yelling and shit. I let it go. And I walked up to him. I said, check it out, bro. I know you're fucking going through it. I try to keep it peaceful. I said, you know you're going through it. It's cool. But you gotta be cool. You gotta be respectful around people. You know what I mean? I'm in here. He's like, well, you don't understand. They fucked me over. I said, I do understand. I got 24 years for something I didn't do. For getting beat up by a cop. You know what I mean? So he ends up doing the more shit. Not listen. So he walks around the corner and he's like he wasn't even talking shit then. But I was pissed. So I said, you bitch ass nigga. I said, on Bloods, nigga, I'll beat your ass. I don't give a fuck if you crazy or not, nigga. Talking all that shit, pussy. Lucky you're still walking. He didn't say nothing. He was just grabbing his mattress, moving to another cell. I said, you're a bitch, nigga. Pussy. And everyone just got quiet. So he goes in his cell. That nigga locks down. Boom. There's still time left, you know what I mean? Later on in the night, like around 3 o'clock, I guess he starts banging on his cell door. We had single cells there. Banging on the door. And the cop asked him what's up. He basically tried to check in right there. But the cop didn't let him check in. So he stayed locked down or whatever. The next morning, me and my homie are playing chess. And this older lady, she's like in her 60s, 70s. The lieutenant, nice lady. She's walking past us and she says, "Hi, what's up?" I say, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Fuck, I forget her name. But anyway, so hi, Lieutenant." And she walks down the doing the check. Well, the next thing you know, she walks to that dude's cell. And his cell was closed and he had the shit curled up. And she knocked on the thing and saying, "Hey, take that down. I need to see you." And he yells out, "I'm taking a shit." And she says she fucked up and said, "Open the door," or something like that. She didn't mean to do it, or come to cell, whatever. And instead of leaving it closed and coming over there, they open the fucking cell door. As soon as they open the cell door, this fool throws a chair at her, boom, and comes out, socks 2 pieces of her, boom, boom. The old lady falls on the ground, boom. I'm like, what the fuck? I get up, and my homie's looking at me like, what should we do? And I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, fuck, man, I'm saving a cop. Can't do that. But then I'm like, fuck, if I go hit this nigga, I'm gonna go to the hole, and I'm in TC already. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. And then a counselor comes running around. A dude counselor comes running around the corner, has his walkie-talkie. I'm figuring he's gonna go help her. He doesn't. Boom, takes off. This dude just starts hitting her. Boom, boom. She's stuck in between a table. You can hear her just saying, "Help me." I said, So I said, fuck it, we gotta go. So I started walking up there. As soon as I yelled out, "Hey." He stopped and he looked at me. And fucking then all the cops came. Boom. Rushed him, took him down. Set him up. Turns out he fucking fractured her skull, fractured her face, fractured her face, but I felt like shit. Regardless if they're a CO or whatever, I have remorse. It's a human being, you know what I mean? It's an old lady, you know what I mean? What if that was my mom? I'd have killed him. You know what I'm saying? So I felt bad that I didn't do nothing. I probably would have got time off my sentence too. But that didn't even matter to me. What mattered is I fucked up. I felt like I failed her. You know what I mean? I failed a woman. So I keep that in my mind now. So I'm not like the rest of these motherfuckers. Women, I love you. I'll protect you. If I see you getting fucked up, you know what I mean? But at the same time, don't be hitting niggas. You know what I mean? Don't be thinking you tough. You know what I mean? If you're getting beat up, get out that relationship. If you continue to go back, that's on you. You know what I mean? Basically. But yeah, man, that was a fucked up time and it still eats me alive. But anyway, love y'all little babies. Take care.